Shalom. I'm going to start by giving all praises, honors, and glories to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakadash. The honor to the apostles and elders, great millstone, who taught us is 100% true according to the spirits to be. Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elected, their portion of word to the full country of the earth. And peace and blessings to the hopeful believers after. To y'all say Shalom, man. This is an article, and I'll put the link to the article in the description below. Famine of the word, man. Famine of the word is coming. It is coming, man. Famine of the word is fastly approaching. Fastly, man. Soon the elect is finna be sealed, man. And we're gonna get the scriptures, but let's read this article for a little bit. Because I was reading through it, and instantly I thought of, through the spirit of Yahweh by Shem Shah, I thought of famine of the word. Famine of the word, man. It says, months after Twitter shadow bans RT, Putin signs law to fine and block social media giants that can censor Russian media sources, man. And you see it got YouTube and Twitter, man. The main, I guess you could say the main sources in any type of big source that is leaking out news of the pretty much how they plan, man. They're deeming it false. Anything, I guess you could say, pretty much going against their New World Order, man. Anything going against their New World Order. And according to the spirit of Yahweh by Shem Shah, we prophesy constantly against the New World Order, man. We prophesy constantly against his kingdom, man. It says Russian President Vladimir Putin has approved new legislation that could see foreign social media companies punished for discriminating against the country's media outlets, man. This year, RT and Sputnik have been censored on Twitter. The bill explicitly forbids censorship based on reasons such as nationality, language, and origin, as well in connection with the introduction of political or economic sanctions against Russia, man. And that's what the prophets do through the power and spirit of Yahweh by Shem Shah, man. They made political and economic sanctions against Babylon the Great, man. Against this New World Order. Against this devil, Esau Edom, man. Against this kingdom. Being the NATO and the EU, man. The revival of the Roman Empire. Against this beast. We made political and economic sanctions against this beast, man. Through the power of the spirit of Yahweh by Shem Shah, man. Showing us that they finna start rolling in on the prophets, man. They finna start pretty much not really rolling in on the prophets, but pretty much cracking down on the videos. And it's really up to the Most High, man, because it's been many times. So they already got the stuff, the stations out there and shit. They got the stuff that if you say anything about the vaccine or the Crown Vic 19 virus, they could flag your video, take your video down. Then you got stuff that was talking about if you say that the vaccine is a RFID chip, mark of the beast, we the ones that do that. Through the power and spirit of Yahweh by Shem Shah, we are the only ones that do that, man. Who said that we don't say the vaccine is the RFID chip, but we believe that the vaccine is a precursor for the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast, man. And you also have Neuralink. Then you have it's just a lot of things, man. Through the power and spirit of Yahweh by Shem Shah, we prophesying against their New World Order. That's their agenda, man. They hidden agenda, man. That New World Order. Their hidden agenda. And Putin, Vladimir Putin, he has signed off on the legislation, pretty much preventing us from being able to do that, man. But we all know it's according to the will and power of Yahweh by Shem Shah. When the Most High says he's done talking, which when he blocks the videos and all that stuff, then they gonna be able to flag all the videos. But until then, they can't flag all the videos because the Most High's not done speaking yet. But we're gonna keep going. It says, once found guilty, a foreign network such as YouTube or Facebook could be subject to sanctions in the form of fines, the slowing down of traffic, or even a complete block. Earlier this year, U.S. tech giant Twitter took action against RT and other publicly funded Russian media outlets, subjecting their accounts to a shadow ban. This means that they are now undiscoverable undiscoverable via the website search function, as well as making tweets much harder to find. Twitter, see, they making what tweets? It ain't just no average tweets. It's tweets against a newer order, man. Even though we're not on Twitter, but and that same thing for YouTube. It's not what to call it. It's making it harder to find videos going into the hidden agenda of Esau Edom, man, and his newer order he wants to bring forth. And this is all according to prophecy, because Esau trying to hide that stuff that's going into the famine of the word, man. And we're going to get that. It says, despite not doing so far Western Salakia, it says, as well as making tweets much harder to find, Twitter also labeled several Russian sources as state-affiliated media. Despite not doing so far Western equivalents such as American state-run RFE/RL and the British government-backed BBC. After the bill was proposed, President Putin noted that the country should not shoot itself in the foot within retaliatory actions against foreign media, but it's absolutely obvious and understandable to any sane person that the companies are discriminating against Russian outlets, man. See, they trying to call they'll most likely deem everything hate speech, man. They're gonna deem everything hate speech. They pretty much saying that anything you say against them is discrimination against what they New World Order, man. Now I'll put the link to this article in the description below, and we'll get some scriptures, man. We're gonna go to Amos, man. Amos 8 and 11. It says, behold, the day comes, saith the Lord thy power, that I will send a famine in the land. So the Most High is going to send a famine in the land, man. He got two types of famine. He got a famine, the famine that he's talking about right here. This talking about the famine of the word, the famine of the gospel, this famine of this truth going out. That's what this talking about. But he also has another famine coming, which is a scarcity of food, man, which is going to bring forth starvation. It says that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread. So the famine that he's referring to right now, he's not talking about the famine of bread, the famine of food. He's not talking about a scarcity of food. This is not the famine he's talking about right here. He's talking about a different famine. And it says, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. Hearing the words, and how we know that the words of the Lord, because in the scripture, Most High said he'll put his words in the prophet's mouth. So when we prophesy through the spirit of Yahweh, Bahashim Al-Shah, we make these videos, we prophesy against the New World Order. That's the Most High testifying against this New World Order, testifying against this beast. And soon, the Most High is finna stop speaking. He's finna stop speaking, man. The scriptures say, seek your creator in the days of your youth, man. Seek out the Most High, man. Seek out to be righteous. Seek out to be the best servant for Yahweh Bashim Yahushua while you can, man. Because we're in the days of youth, man. You know, tomorrow it's going to be 2021. Tomorrow, man, it's going to be 2021. A new year. And according to prophecy, this year finna shit on fucking 2020. 2021 gonna make 2020 look like a damn playground park, man. Little kids playground. Goddamn McDonald playground park, man. 2021 gonna far exceed 2020, man. 2021 gonna be way worse than 2020, man. According to prophecy. Why? Because in the scripture, Most High said when the mighty archer bent the bow, who could send it back? And then it said the fire will be kindled, man. It's gonna get hotter. It's gonna get worse. The more closer we get to the day of Yahweh Shai returning, the bridegroom coming, which is another name for Yahweh Shai, the more worse it's going to get out here, man. Why? Because it said through much tribulation shall we enter the kingdom. So we get into that tribulation. We coming into Jacob's troubles, man. The beginning of sorrows. 2020 was pretty much the beginning of sorrows, man. 2021 going to be worse than that, man. It's going to be in the sorrows. And we know before all this can happen, the elect has to be sealed. And we know when the famine of the word come, the elect is sealed, man. Through the power and spirit of Yahweh Hashem Shah. The elect is sealed when the word comes. We're gonna get this scripture and we'll end it off on this, man. It says Revelation 7:1. And after these things I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, and them 4 winds being the destruction. They holding back the destruction from hitting the earth. That the wind shall not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, and the sea being a sea of people, on the people, nor any tree. And they saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living power, and cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels, to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads. And who are the servants of Yahweh Bashem Shah, man? The elect. And it says, I heard the number of them which are sealed, and there were sealed 144,000. Slack it. There were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel, man. 12,000 from each tribe. Once 12,000 from each tribe is sealed, then it says, it goes on to say the tribes, and then the multitude, once the elect is sealed, man, then they're gonna bring forth that destruction. And we know when they bring forth the famine of the word, that is the elect being sealed. That's the Most High letting us know the elect is being sealed, man. Because he's done talking now. He done sealed the elect, so there's no need for him to speak no more. There's no need for the prophets to go out there and speak now. Because he done sealed the elect, man. That's the main goal. Feed the sheep, man. Feed the Most High sheep. And the only one is going to be his sheep of the elect. But Ratazat is edified to the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Shah, man. Hey, it's going on in Russia. You know it's coming over here to Babylon the Great, man. Coming over to America. You see what is it called? Apostle Hart was saying, man. He was talking about the protests all around the world. That's coming to the United States. Hey, Putin passed that legislation where people can't, can't have, pretty much they calling it, pretty much you could say it's hate speech. They can't discriminate against the New World Order, man. And you know that's coming to the United States, man. Because that New World Order consists of all these nations, man. Becoming one. That one world order, man. But Ratazah, this is edifying to the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Shah. I named it off by saying, Call Halayim La, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakakadash. Until y'all say Shalom, man. Repent and seek the Most High while he may be found, man. Because that famine is coming. Shalom, no. Akiyum.